So we've added two stops on our Google Earth tour here. Um, and I can look at the list on the left-hand side. The place marker here tells me that's a stop. The place marker tells me that's a stop. But I can add additional things here to help to tell the story of my Google Earth tour or project. Using the three little dots above the tour stops, I see show more options, and one of those is a slide. So I'm going to select slide, and in this side view, I'm going to have the ability to add some information. So I'm going to give it a title, let's say Summer Vacation 2023. And then I'm going to type in the description. I went to spelling is helpful, Boston, Mass, and Portland, Maine. I could add an image here just like I did at the stops along the way. I would just click media and I would either upload my image or I would add a video or a photo with the URL if I was using it from a search online. I can decide what I want the background color of my slide to be. So I'm going to go ahead and select a color. I'll do a dark blue. I can decide what I want the text color to be. Let's go ahead and make that yellow. And if I'm ready to see what it looks like, I can use the view option. Now it's giving me a very small view up in the corner, but once I'm happy with this and we start the slideshow, then it's going to take over the screen. It'll be the first stop along the way. Go ahead and exit that out. And going back to my list on the left-hand side, I now have all three of the items, two stops on the tour, and this square means I have a slide. Now, as I hover over, I see at the far left, I can drag to reorder these. So if I wanted the slide to be the first thing you saw in my tour, I would simply click and drag it up above the first stop. And so I can easily reorder. Now that works for stops along the way too. So if you were thinking, I'm just going to add all of the stops along the way and then go back and reorganize and put in slides, you can completely do that. Now to see what this project looks like so far, again, we can come to the slideshow in the top right-hand corner. There's that slide we just added. In the bottom left, I can see how many stops we have. There are three. The slide is the first one. The second one is going to be the Fine Arts Museum in Boston. And the third one is dropping in to see that same location in Street View. Now I'm going to use the back arrow to get back to my tour. And I can use the back arrow again to exit my tour. And remember, if you wonder what happened to your tour that you were working on, always look for that left-hand expandable panel because sometimes it closes up when it's put you in full screen. So far, that is what our Earth project looks like. Now we just need to keep adding information to make it a full project to tell a bigger story.